Alright, let's go ahead and get started with our wet ingredients. You're going to need 2 eggs. Okay. 3/4 of buttermilk. And 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. Okay, and to this I'm going to go ahead and add 3 ripe bananas, which I have smushed here, as you can see. You can smash these as little or as much as you want, depending on how big you want your banana pieces to be. And we'll go ahead and add these in here. Alright. Now let's give everything a whisk here. We're just going to whisk till everything is combined. If you still have big pieces of banana, you can go ahead and smash them while you mix. That's good. We just want to combine it. So now that we're done with our wet ingredients, let's go ahead and start with the dry. For the dry ingredients, I am going to go ahead and sift everything to make sure there's no clumps or anything. So we're going to go ahead and start off with 1 cup of, it's 1 cup and 3/4 of all-purpose flour. So here's the 3/4. Go ahead and add that in. Good. I'm going to do this hand so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, and we'll just get rid of this here. Now that we've added our flour, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of baking soda and also 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We'll just add that in. Okay, and then we'll get the sugar. Alright, so I already went ahead and added 1 cup of sugar. We will also need so it's 1.5 cups of sugar, so we'll add all of that sugar in there. Just like that. And we'll also need 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. So let me go ahead and get the cinnamon. Alright, so here's our 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. We'll add that in there as well. Okay, perfect. So that is all for our dried ingredients. So I'm just going to go ahead and combine all of this here with just a spoon. Oh, that cinnamon smells really good. Alright, so now that that's all combined, I'm going to go ahead and add this to our wet ingredients. Set that aside for now. And we'll go ahead and add all of this in there. I'm just going to sift it in because I feel like it's going to help it blend better. You can do this if you want, or you can just dump it all in. You're going to mix it in here anyway, so it should be fine. I'm just being a little extra because why not? It's my kitchen, right? I can be extra if I feel like. Anyway, so we'll just go ahead and keep adding all of these ingredients together. Alright, that's good enough. So we'll go ahead and give this a whisk and just combine everything together. So that is it for our batter. That is complete. It's done. You can go ahead and add walnuts if you like at this point, or you can just use it as a topping. I'm gonna be doing both. So I'm gonna go ahead and chop some walnuts and add them to our batter, and then we'll go ahead and divide it evenly in our pans here. All right, so here are our walnuts that we're going to be using. These supposedly are just half pieces. I didn't get the chopped ones, so we're gonna just go ahead and give them a quick chop. All right, that looks good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add some of these into our batter. Ooh, just like that. And we'll just use this rest of this for the topping. I'm just gonna give it a quick mix into the batter. Just like that. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll set that aside and we'll go ahead and get our pans prepped. And by that, I just mean spray them with some olive oil. Non-stick spray of any kind that you wish. Just like that. Okay. And we're gonna go ahead and divide our batter as even as we can between both of the pans. One spoon for one. Oh, maybe I should bring the pan over to me. I'm sure there's easier ways to do this. I just like to complicate my life, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Don't judge me. And we want to fill it maybe a little bit under the halfway mark. We don't want it overflowing. But the halfway mark should be fine. Okay. That looks good for that one. Let's finish the rest of this off and add it to the second one. Just like that. All right, what do you think? Does that look about decent? I think it does. So let's go ahead and add our topping here. Just some walnuts everywhere. Don't be shy. Or be shy if it's not your cup of tea. You can add as little or as much as you want. It's your kitchen, your rules. All right, that looks good. So I'm just gonna clean this off here. All right, perfect. All right, so we do have our batter ready to go into the oven, which has been preheating to 325 degrees. These will take about an hour and 20 minutes to be done. You can check on it every 30 minutes just to make sure everything is going good. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop these in and we'll see you back whenever they're done. All right, so it has been 30 minutes since we put the banana bread in the oven. It's looking really good. It's not done yet. So we're gonna let it go for another 30 minutes and then we'll come back and check on it and see how it's doing. It's still a little wet, it's almost done, so we're just gonna leave it for another 30 minutes and see what happens. All right, so it's been about an hour and 20 minutes and our bread is completely out of the oven. It is currently cooling. Once it's completely cooled, we'll go ahead and cut into one of them and give it a taste. But it smells so good and it looks delicious, you guys. I can't wait to try it. All right, so our banana bread is completely cooled. So we're gonna go ahead and remove it from the pan. Make sure you wash your hands before you do this. All right, there we go. Perfect. Look how good and delicious that looks. Let's go ahead and cut into one of them and see what it looks like. In the last clip, I just showed you how to go ahead and wrap your banana bread in some plastic wrap. It'll help you store it in the refrigerator so it'll keep longer for you. But there you have it. That is my version on the banana bread. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos. And I really do hope you guys give this recipe a try. It's really easy, really simple to do. And you will not regret tasting that banana bread in the end. Trust me, it is delicious. You're going to love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!